Counting on, Amy Duggar addresses backlash about husband's health crisis. Out of all the Duggar news siblings, some have not. Shallow guys, welcome back to my channel. For Duggar family latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Amy Duggar King recently made headlines after sharing a worrying update about her husband Dillon. He's currently facing a lawsuit following a rent dispute with his landlord. It was reported that he didn't pay rent, leading to a huge problem. Many were surprised when Amy shared a photo of her husband at the hospital, but she faced backlash for seemingly making content out of Dillon's hospitalization. Keep reading to see Amy's comments regarding the issue. Counting on, Dillon King's legal issues. Dillon recently made headlines after facing a lawsuit for unpaid rent. He failed to pay rent for his restaurant, leading to a much bigger penalty. He was ordered to pay a $236,000 penalty, but the Counting on alum fought back and requested the court to reconsider its ruling. His legal statement says, certain payments were not made to the plaintiff, but failure for such payments to be tendered was after good faith attempts were made to pay and to communicate with the plaintiff. But things only got worse as Dillon continued to skip hearings and judgment fees. So far, Dillon has only paid the first half of his payments, and he's showing no signs of interest in paying the second half. Amy addresses backlash about husband's health crisis. Amy Duggar King recently took to social media to address the backlash she faced following her previous post about her husband in the hospital. The Counting on alum shared a leak leading to what her husband was dealing with. It was revealed that Dillon was diagnosed with severe diaphragmatic rupture, but it resulted in some people calling her out for seemingly profiting off her husband's health crisis. But Amy revealed that people got it wrong. She explained that the link she shared doesn't give her anything, and she feels sad about the allegations she received. She added, "People are just so programmed or groomed to think that everything has to do with money, and that it's always somebody looking for a handout." Amy also mentioned that she did an interview with a news company to open up about the health issues of Dillon. But she revealed that she only worked with the outlet with the sole purpose of spreading the news. Counting on, how's Amy Duggar today? Amy Duggar King continues to stay in touch with her fans today. The Counting on alum likes to post adorable photos with her son, seemingly showing no signs of stress. Recently, Amy revealed that her husband is starting to feel well. She even shared a photo of them having fun in what appears to be an indoor park. But despite her posts with Dillon, Amy remained silent if he's ever planning to pay his judgment fees. The only thing that Amy mentioned about her husband's issue was that there have been crazy things happening in their restaurant. Amy Duggar reveals husband Dillon King's major diagnosis. Former Counting on star Amy Duggar just revealed her husband Dillon King's major diagnosis. On April 9, the niece of Jim Bob Duggar shared the news after hinting at a life-threatening medical issue earlier in the month. After continued pain and concerns that could no longer be ignored, we sought medical attention, only to receive news no one ever expects to hear, Duggar told People. Dillon has been diagnosed with a severe diaphragmatic rupture, an extremely rare and dangerous condition that has caused vital organs, including his kidney and parts of his digestive system, to shift into his chest cavity. Duggar explained that King has an almost 4-inch tear in his diaphragm, resulting in his appendix, kidney, colon, and small intestines being displaced. Her husband is currently stable and resting at home, but he's not in the clear just yet. Doctors have made it clear that this is not a quick fix, she shared. The risks are high, the procedures complex, and the recovery uncertain. Duggar concluded, "This has shaken our family deeply. Dillon is a fighter. Anyone who knows him knows his strength, but even the strongest among us sometimes face battles we never anticipated." Amy previously hinted at Dillon's health issue on April 3 when she took to Instagram with a serious update. "Happy birthday to my favorite person on the planet," she wrote next to a picture of her husband in a hospital bed. "Y'all, I adore this man. Dax has the best dad on the planet, and he's so loved by so many family and friends." Duggar continued, "Normally we'd be celebrating in a huge way, but currently we are facing some possible life-threatening medical concerns. Today, I'd like to ask for some prayers on his behalf. I know God has him, but we welcome the prayers. I can't think of a better gift for him." Counting on Joy-Anna Duggar slammed for latest activity with Austin. Joy-Anna Duggar Forsyth has been living her best life with her husband, Austin. The two have been traveling over the past few months since selling their Arkansas home. Joy-Anna and Austin are known for their fearless personalities, taking on some of the most dangerous activities they could do. But many fans are calling out Joy-Anna for her latest hobby with Austin. Keep reading to see why. Counting on, where are Joy-Anna Duggar and Austin Forsyth today? Joy-Anna and Austin are temporarily living in California. They've been hanging out with Jinger and Jeremy over the past few weeks, making podcast videos and visiting iconic places in California. Joy-Anna also took to social media recently to share that she and Austin watched a concert in Oklahoma. The Counting on alum has also been hustling much more since selling her house. She also likes to share her daily routines, such as working out and taking her kids outside. But many fans were left scratching their heads when Joy-Anna shared her new hobby with Austin. Joy-Anna slammed for latest activity with Austin. In a social media post, Joy-Anna Duggar Forsyth shared a photo with Austin carrying a massive fish she just caught. According to the Counting on alum, she may have just found her new hobby, which is fishing. She also thanked a couple of friends for inviting them out for fishing. But many fans were not happy about Joy-Anna's latest hobby. Some said the two should leave to fish alone, while others said a fishing hobby is cruel. But hunting is nothing new for the couple. They've uploaded photos of them hunting deer together. Austin owns a hunting rifle and has also faced controversies for leaving it within their kids' reach. Counting on, Joy-Anna Duggar distancing herself from parents. Joy-Anna Duggar Forsyth also made headlines following her suspicious posts online. One of them was giving a huge shout-out to her mother-in-law for teaching her the basics of running a business. The Counting on alum never mentioned her parents, Jim Bob and Michelle, who raised her in homeschool. According to some, it seems Joy-Anna is now putting her family under the bus as she continues to succeed in life without their help. Derek Dillard quits district attorney's office, makes bold move. Derek Dillard is one of Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar's most successful in-laws. However, he also had the most unhealthy relationship with them. Jill and Derek stepped away from the IBLP's teachings after they tied the knot. Since then, the two began to expose some of Jim Bob's wrongdoings, and many people believed Derek due to his career in the law firm. But many were surprised when Derek made a bold move about his job. Keep reading to see the discussion. Counting on, Derek Dillard and Jill Duggar's accusations against Jim Bob. Jill and Derek have caught a lot of attention after making shocking claims during the show. Jill revealed that she wasn't paid for the show and that her father lied about the family's income. Jill and Derek have implied that Jim Bob could get in trouble with the IRS soon. Jim Bob remains silent about the allegations, but sources claim that it's one of the main reasons why the Counting on alum's relationship with Jill and Derek never improved. But Jill previously revealed that they've been trying their best to hang out whenever they have the time. Derek's bold move leaves district attorney's office. Some Counting on fans on social media discussed the recent LinkedIn updates of Derek Dillard. According to the poster, Derek is no longer an assistant district attorney. It states that he quit his job earlier this year. Instead, Derek now works as an attorney at law, seemingly running his own office. Many were impressed by Derek's move, saying that his previous job was indeed a stepping stone to where he is today. Counting on, how are Jill and Derek Dillard today? Jill Duggar Dillard has been documenting her healing journey over the past few months. the Counting on Alum suffered a miscarriage last year. Members of the Duggar family attended the funeral of her stillborn daughter, Isla Marie. Jill and Derek also spent Christmas at the Duggar family compound last year. A photo of Jim Bob talking to the married couple surfaced online. But Derek and Jill clarified that their conversation doesn't mean anything. Jana Duggar moving to Nebraska with husband Stephen Wisman after wedding to start their next chapter exclusive. Jana exclusively tells PU Pill that she and Wisman have been fixing up a house, and they are excited for their new chapter. Jana Duggar is ready to start her next chapter in Nebraska. The former Counting on star, 34, and her new husband Stephen Wisman, 31, who tied the knot in a classic, elegant ceremony on Thursday, August 15. In Prairie Grove, Arkansas, are planning to relocate to Wisman's hometown, where they will settle into life as husband and wife. He has a little house we bought that we've been fixing up and getting pulled together. And so that's been fun, Jana tells POPL. Jana, the eldest child of Jim Bob Duggar and Michelle Duggar and Wisman, one of 13 kids, have known one another for years. Their union isn't the first between the two families. Jana's brother, Jeremiah, is married to Stephen's sister, Hannah. Related, Jana Duggar marries Stephen Wisman in elegant Arkansas's wedding. I prayed for this for years exclusive. A few years ago, Jana and Wisman dated briefly before going their separate ways. Despite breaking things off, the pair remained in touch and talked to each other on and off over the years. It wasn't until earlier this year when they reconnected again and fell in love. It was like, what are we doing? We still enjoy each other. We still really appreciate each other, she recalls. Wisman popped the question on June 15. I haven't always understood what the bigger picture is, but I know that God knows what is best for all of us. And so for me, it's getting married later. She says it definitely looks different. I think that's been the biggest thing, the comparison of the younger ones, going through a relationship, she continues. I mean, I've watched all them walk through that, and then now me walking through this, and it is different, but we are older. We are in a different stage of life. We're a little bit more established, so we're a little bit more stubborn, but it's good. We're learning, we're growing, and it's been different, but it has been so sweet. Related, Jana Duggar says it was disheartening at times not marrying sooner. Is it me? Do I have a problem? Exclusive, now newlyweds, the pair are cherishing every moment together as husband and wife and putting their long-distance dating days behind them. Just doing life together with Stephen and being together, says Jana. It's been a challenge being long distance, so I think just being together, being able to just have someone that you do everyday life. It's a sweet time that I've hoped for and wanted for a while. Jana Duggar says she's hoping to have children soon amid pregnancy rumors. Since Jana Duggar tied the knot with Stephen Wisman last August, fans have been waiting for a pregnancy announcement. After all, members of this former reality TV family don't tend to wait long to have babies after they get married. Now that the pregnancy rumors are more rampant than ever, Jana is speaking out about her plans to start a family. Jana responded to a comment from a fan who was curious about her plans. As one fan on Reddit pointed out, one of Jana's followers commented on a recent Instagram post, asking, "Are you guys planning to have a family or just enjoy yourselves as spouses?" Jana replied, "We would love to have children of our own and are praying that God sends us some soon." This comment comes just as Jana sparked pregnancy rumors last week. After Jana shared an update on what she's been up to lately in a video she shared on Instagram, some fans noticed that her face looked more swollen than usual in one of the selfies she included. This led some people to believe she's already expecting. So far, her latest comment is the first mention she's made of her family plans since getting married, which is definitely interesting timing. Critics have a lot of thoughts about her recent revelation. Some people are surprised Jana would want children at all after being so active in raising so many of her younger siblings. I don't understand why she'd want her own kids after raising her siblings. And I'm guessing frequently babysitting her nieces and nephews, but to each their own, one person wrote. She's spent her whole life being brainwashed into believing her only use on the earth is to breed. Others were more horrified that anyone would even ask someone that question outright. After all, whether Jana's pregnant is her business. It always blows my mind when people just ask this stuff, but okay. Good for her for answering anyway, I guess. Another comment read, "This doesn't mean the pregnancy rumors aren't true, though." In her comment, Jana didn't exactly say she wasn't pregnant, and addressing the subject at all has some critics even more convinced that she's expecting. I bet a jar of pickles that either by the end of this month or the beginning of May, we will see a pregnancy announcement from Jana and Stephen, one commenter wrote.